For a moment, rewind our lives, say to last week this time, or last month. Can you see how things have changed in just a matter of days and weeks? Institutions and entertainment centers have closed down. Public spaces are empty. There are fewer cars on the roads. Pollution levels have come down. Tourist spots and beaches are empty. Water bodies are cleaner because most people are at home with their families. This coronavirus pandemic has hit the reset button on a lot of things. For starters, we've begun appreciating old values and simpler things in life. But I want to focus on one issue tonight, and that is coexistence. Since humans began retreating from public spaces in fear of the coronavirus, nature has begun reclaiming its space. Dolphins have returned to Italy's coast thanks to the missing cruise ships. Look at these images. There are swans in Italy's canals which are otherwise populated with gondolas and tourists. The birds have returned. In Singapore, otters are roaming freely thanks to the empty public spaces. A bunch of Egyptian geese were spotted crossing the tarmac of the Tel Aviv airport in Israel. They could walk freely, as you can see, without fear of human intervention, courtesy the grounded flights and the travel restrictions. Chicago's Shed Aquarium is closed to visitors, but it made an exception for Edward and Annie. The rockhopper penguins had a blast visiting their friends. For a change, there were no humans to disturb the pair. Look at them. These images are a grim reminder of how we humans have taken over the earth. We've encroached on the territory of other living beings. We've destroyed habitats, killed animals, overused resources. We do not own this planet. We share the world with a lot of other living beings. Our lives are as much about cohabitation as about survival of the fittest. We humans cannot be bringing down forests, destroying habitats and polluting oceans, putting the survival of other species at stake. These dolphins belong to the waters of Italy. These swans belong to the canals. It's their home. Let the coronavirus crisis leave us with this lesson. Learn to coexist, or nature will find extreme ways to reclaim its space. Think about it.
Shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah. This is Athana Yaban, lawyer, coming to you with another lesson. And today's lesson is going to be in regards to, obviously, the earth returning back to its original integrity, okay? The creatures, the animals, the beasts of the field, they're all rejoicing. Why? Because the earth has pretty much, slowed its pace to almost a standstill, right? And we see here in Italy how the dolphins are coming back into the waters that were congested by the gondolas and people and traffic and things of that nature, right? We see the penguins, we see the fishes coming back, right? To its original integrity, the way the Lord wanted it to be before, the so-called, white man, right? Satan, EsauEdom, began to destroy the world. And we know that he has control over the world because of what it says in Job 9:24, for the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, and let's see if we can get that real quick, because we want to back up everything that we say. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. And who are the real judges of the earth? The Israelites, the men of Israel. If not, where and who is he? Okay, but we see, pursuant to this that clip, that the creatures are waiting for the manifestations, okay, of the sons of God. And we can go ahead and grab that real quick in Romans 8:19. Okay. And before I continue, I want to start by saying, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakakadash. The word Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, Romans 8:19, it says what? For the earnest expectation of the creature, right? Waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. All right? And who are the sons of God? The men, right, of Israel. All right? Especially the ones who are preaching the truth and sincerity. Okay? Risking their lives to do so day in and day out. 8:20, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God, right? Because the animals are suffering right now. How many buffaloes, right, were killed when Esau came to this country trying to take over the country, right? And he killed them because he didn't want the Indians to have them, right? How many animals have been hunted for pleasure by the so-called white man who was EsauEdom? All right, just for the sake of pleasure, the sake of fun. Look at the fishes in the ocean. How many animals existed before this white man came to power? How many animals have been extinct since the time that the earth was given into his possession? Okay? Romans 8:22 says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now, right? The whole earth is mourning. Not just us, but the animals, the plants, the vegetation. Everything is mourning, Salakia. Everything is mourning, and they're waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. And it says not only, Romans 8:23, and not only they, but ourselves also, right? Which have been the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body, right? Because we're waiting for the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to come down, right? So we can be glorified in our new bodies. Because we're in affliction, we're in pain too. Gotta wake up and go to work. Gotta deal with the afflictions of this everyday life, not having enough money to take care of your family, not being able to get around, being treated unfairly, unjustly, right? So we ourselves as Hebrew Israelites, we're waiting for the manifestation of the Most High ourselves, right? Waiting for the manifestation of the Creator. Okay, and that's the most important thing. But we see it in the world today. We see the animals, they're doing the same thing that the Israelites are doing. They're waiting for the Lord to come back, all right? So we can be in rulership and rule righteously, okay? 1 Chronicles 16:30, fear before him all the earth. The world also shall be stable, that is not moved. Let the heavens be glad and let the earth rejoice. Why? And let the men say among the nations, the Lord reigneth. Right? Because when the Lord comes back, everything's going to go back into its original order. Everything's going to go back in place. Right now, things are out of order. Things are out of whack. Why? Because EsauEdom is in rulership. 1 Chronicles 16:32, it says, let the sea roar and the fullness thereof. Let the fields rejoice, all that is therein. The field, the beasts of the field, the animals, the cattle, everything that is in it, let them rejoice. Right? And then shall the trees of the wood sing out at the presence of the Lord, because he cometh to judge the whole earth, right? And who are the trees? The trees of the people. The wood equals the nation, right? So we'll read that again. Then shall the people of the nations sing out at the presence of the Lord, because he cometh to judge the earth. And what nation is that? Nation of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. All right? So the Lord is coming back. We as Hebrew Israelites, the creatures, we're waiting for the manifestation of the Creator. Okay? It's not going to be a long lesson. All right? But I wanted to bring that out, so that way we can get a better understanding and a better idea of, the earth and its condition now. The earth is in a terrible condition, and we're waiting for the Lord to come back. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai to come back to restore everything back into its original integrity. Okay? So with that, I want to say shalom, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. This is who I learned this truth from, and may this be edifying. Okay? With that, shalom.